Hello and welcome to the Dumb Sensei family. If you like my recaps, please consider subscribing. He was reborn as a weak goblin, but God gave him a level up system that helped him become overpowered. The tale unfolds amidst chaos as Tomokui, a man seemingly meeting his demise at the hands of a psychopathic attacker. Her knife glows ominously as she repeatedly stabs it into his body, calling out his name with a strange intensity. Despite the attack, Tomokui somehow stays alive, waking up to see a strange green monster named Gobrou. Gobrou, with a strange mix of kindness and pressure, introduces himself and makes Tomokui eat a weird insect, making him swallow it whole. Overwhelmed, Tomokui falls asleep again. When Tomokui wakes up again, he finds himself among a group of what he calls ugly green babies. He realizes he's been reborn, turned into one of these helpless creatures, a goblin. 3 days pass, marked by quick growth and newfound ability. Tomokui embraces his new life with a mix of excitement and thankfulness, facing the challenges of being a goblin with determination. As the 4th day comes, they realize they must find food to survive. Exploring beyond their hiding place, Tomokui, now called Gobrou, discovers a world full of strange plants and animals. He teams up with Gobrou, the biggest of the goblin group, to hunt and gather food. Their teamwork is tested as Gobrou's selfishness threatens their cooperation. But through determination and showing who's in charge, Gobrou takes the lead, ensuring they both survive. On the 5th day, Gobrou discovers a new ability called Escape by using a rabbit's horn. Memories of his past life come back, revealing Gobrou's rare ESP ability called Absorption. Even though he's lost his old skills, Gobrou sees the potential of this new power in their dangerous world. Day 6 brings Gobrou, another goblin impressed by Gobrou's resourcefulness. As they become friends, Gobrou feels insecure, overshadowed by Gobrou's abilities. Gobrou invites Gobrou to join their next hunt, and she eagerly agrees. But a sudden heavy rain ruins their plans, so they decide to wait until the next day. Gobrou wants to improve their weapons, so he looks through their stuff and finds something disturbing, a group of captured human women. Even though it's upsetting, Gobrou focuses on finding materials for a new weapon. The elder, the one who gave Gobrou his name, sees his potential. He talks about levels and says Gobrou is at level 86. When Gobrou reaches level 100, he can become a higher life form. The elder doesn't think it's easy, though, because goblins age quickly. He's only 20 but looks young. The hunting party goes out on day 8, with Gobrou joining them. They work together well and catch some big prey. Gobrou gets emotional because she hasn't had good food in a while, but Gobrou is getting used to surviving. They keep hunting in the following days and face tougher enemies. Eating a snake makes Gobrou stronger, showing how powerful some creatures are. Even though he doesn't like how goblins look, Gobrou decides to keep going. On day 11, they make a mistake and end up in a dangerous cave. They manage to survive, but some of them might go hungry because there's not enough food. At night on day 13, other goblins try to attack Gobrou while he sleeps, but he senses them and stops them. Things get tense, but Gobrou steps in to keep the peace. Day 13 brings a big fight against a strong enemy, where Gobrou shows his leadership and fighting skills. They learn new things from the fight, showing how survival and getting stronger go together. Thinking back on their struggles, Gobrou shares resources fairly with the others, making them feel thankful and closer as a group in their tough world. Gobrou watches over his friends as they eat, a job he used to think was beneath him in his old life. He notices how they're changing, and wonders if he's changing on the inside too since he came to this strange place. When he falls asleep, Gobrou has a vision about reaching a high level and being ready to evolve. He's tired, so he quickly accepts it before going back to sleep. In the morning, Gobrou wakes up looking like his old self. Gobrou also looks different, showing they've evolved. Their friends are amazed, and the old goblin can't believe it. Gobrou challenges Gobrou to a fight to see who's stronger, which Gobrou likes. They fight and Gobrou wins, but he knows Gobrou is still really powerful. Gobrou senses danger and surprises Gobrou with how well he can see it coming. She gets a crossbow they made before, and they use it to fight off some wolves. They win by working together. Eating the wolf leader gives Gobrou leadership skills, so he becomes their leader. He shares out the food and says they need to learn to hunt for themselves. At first, they're scared, but then they're thankful because Gobrou promises to teach them how to hunt and make weapons. They all cheer together, and Gobrou feels like he has a purpose in this world. He's determined to lead them to their goals. 4 days later, Gobrou is surprised when he accidentally walks in on Gobrou. But that's where this video ends, and if you haven't watched, Orphan Boy eats a parasite and becomes the strongest monster. See you on the next one.